Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a magic review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. You know, I get asked a lot how it is that I can upload a new video every single day, right? Every single day. How do you do it? How do you do it, David? I have no life. I don't have any friends. I don't have any friends. I do have a job. I do have a full-time job, but yeah, outside of that, yeah, I don't get out much. But the other reason I do it is because new magic drops every single day. You know, new magic drops every single day. And so if you like magic, if you're a fan of magic like I am, you see the trailers, they come out, and you don't know which tricks to get excited about, right? We all have a limited amount of money to spend, right? We all have a limited amount of expendable income, and I want to spend that money on the tricks that I'm going to love. I want to spend that money on the tricks that I'm actually going to perform, that are going to be a part of my routine that fit my character. And so, because we all have different styles, right? Some of you do card magic, some of you do coin magic, some of you do mentalism, some of you do party and kids magic, some of you do beginner level, some of you do advanced. We're all different. That's where I come in. I'm going to show you what the tricks are, tell you about them, give you just enough information so that you can make up your own mind as to whether this will work for you or not. They may not always work for me, right? They don't have to work for me. Even if I don't like them, that doesn't mean that you won't, because we're all different and we all have different needs. And so keep coming back here Monday through Friday for a new magic review. And I also give magic away every single month. I don't keep this magic. I'm blessed to have it, but I choose to give it back to you guys, put it in the hands of people who want it. And so keep coming back for those giveaways as well. Hit like, sub, and follow, push those buttons. That helps me out a lot. Today, we're looking at Single-Handed from Clarke and Duane. This is a new Illusionist release. And when you spend 30 bucks, this is exactly what you're gonna get. This is it. This is everything, okay? You're getting this box, and then inside this box is a deck of cards. And let me just say, it's a sealed with cellophane, sealed with a tuck seal deck of cards, all right? So how does Single-Handed go? Single-Handed is a trick you do with one hand, okay? And you don't need a table. This is great for walk around, great for street magic. You're just standing, your spectator is standing. And you say, you know what? To make this challenging, we're gonna do everything with one hand. You got the deck, okay? And you put one hand behind your back. You can riffle down, they say stop. You push the card out, they can see the card. You can look or not look, doesn't matter. You're gonna cut the card back into the deck, hand them the deck, allow them to shuffle. They hand the deck back to you, and then with a single cut, you're able to show them that their card, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I'm gonna say it's right here, but it's not. You're gonna turn around and the card is actually behind your back in the hand that's behind your back. That's the trick. That's the thing that nobody expects. Everybody expects you to do the trick with one hand and that you're gonna reveal the card with this hand, but the truth is, it becomes card to impossible location in the coolest way, because the card is now back here. It's behind your back. So that is a pretty cool trick. And not only will they teach you that trick, but they will teach you 2 other additional methods. All right, so let's say you pay $30 to illusionist.com. What are you gonna get? You're gonna get that deck that I told you about. And I could tell you what the deck is, right? I could, but that would be exposure. Illusionist has not revealed what the deck is. I know you can find the information out there on the internet, but that is not my place. You know, if the release has not said specifically what the deck is, then it's not my place. And if you know what the deck is, that's great. Keep it to yourself. Magicians don't expose secrets, all right? So we allow that to be a secret. I will say that it is a classic deck. It is a classic deck of cards that you more than likely already own. Okay, we'll talk a little bit more about that. So yes, it is well made because it's just going to be a standard United States Playing Card Company deck. What's the overall quality and production value of the video? The video is 53 minutes long. So it's almost an hour, right? You got Clarke, he's in a hotel room. You're gonna get multiple angles, including table shots of just his hand, plus extreme close-ups of the deck. As far as what they're gonna teach you, there's an intro, they're gonna cover the method, and then they'll get into the basic routine. And really, getting into the basic routine, that is not that far into the video, probably 20 minutes. And you'll know everything, really. You'll know everything within the first 20 minutes. Then they're gonna show you a studio performance of single-handed. Then they're gonna do a clean TV version. Now, in the clean TV version, instead of having the card freely selected, this is done with a force and a little bit something extra. So it's a completely different routine, but it looks the same to the spectator. Then they're gonna do the NSFW, the not safe for work routine. And in this one, when you do the reveal, there's a kind of a false reveal. You're gonna shoot the card out of the deck, it's gonna land in your spectator's hands. They're gonna turn the card over, and instead of being their card, like they expect, it's actually a blank card that says, look behind my back, and the card will be back there. They're also gonna teach you a version with a deck vanish, and then there's some tips. Pocket space, it's just the deck for the main routine, If you do the clean TV version or the NSFW version, there is something extra, but it's really not that. It's not gonna take up much pocket space. But as far as angles and inspectability goes, this is probably the gimmick deck that is the most inspectable. And this is and I'm gonna put this in the same grouping. When Clarke is talking about why they come up with this trick, they were specifically talking about magicians and what certain movements look like, what they key off to a magician. So let's say, for instance, I have a deck of cards and I turn the top card over and I show you the card. I turn it back over again and I lay it on the table. You're a magician. Is the card on the table the card I showed you? So there's certain things that we understand, right? If you're holding a deck of cards and you're pulling cards like this and then reassembling them, there's certain ways of shuffling even that tip magicians off. Oh, like, I know what you're doing right now, right? And so what they wanted to do was create a routine that they could take to the Blackpool and actually not have those telltale signs that would actually fool a magician, because you're only watching the magician cut the deck with one hand, show the card, it goes back into the deck, and then you hand it to them and they shuffle. So the card should be lost, right? The card should be lost, but you are still able to control the deck, and not in a way that would tip a magician off. They're gonna teach you a way to do it. And this is really what single-handed is, okay? Single-handed is more than just a gimmick deck. If I were gonna say, you know what, it's just a gimmick deck and a new handling, and a trick, you'd be like, is it really worth 30 bucks? It's more than that. This is a way of thinking about this classic deck in a new way. It's not the same time-tested method that you've seen before. They're gonna teach you a way to use and hold this deck differently that you've never done, more than likely, that would fool a magician. They wouldn't know that you were using that deck. That's what makes this cool. So slides and difficulty level, it's not hard. It's not hard at all. And if you think there's palming, there isn't. There's no palming on this entire project. There's no palming. So it's really, I think the hardest thing is if you can do a Charlier cut, right? Some of us can't do a Charlier cut. I can, but my Charlier is really rough. I can do it, but it's really rough. It's not beautiful at all. But there's another way around it. You know, you could have the spectator cut the cards. You don't need to be the one that cuts them. So setup and reset, there's none. Just as long as you have the deck, right? You need the deck, but you don't doing any really advanced setup. Positives, I like the video because it had chapters in it, so I could find everything really easily. And I really appreciated the fact that they thought about not just spectators watching this trick, but magicians, and how we do have those things that magicians always do that alert another magician, this is what's happening. You know, because when I first saw the trailer, I was like, I have no idea what he's doing, how he did that. Here's a question you might ask. Could the card be signed? I thought about this. You know, in the original method, in the classic method, yes, the card could be signed. So in the original method, yes, the card behind their back could be a signed card. It would be a little bit more of an expense for you because now you're giving that card away as a souvenir. Now that card is no longer in your deck, and you're using a gimmicked deck, which means your deck is now 51 cards. So the way around it would be to get a second deck, right? To get a second deck that you can replenish the missing cards with, unless you just didn't care, right? You just use your deck, and throughout the night, you do the trick 4 or 5 times, and 4 or 5 cards are gone. And then you chuck that deck, and then get a new deck and take that to the next venue. That is certainly a possibility, right? You don't need 52 cards to do the trick. So do that trick multiple times a night, you know, 5 or 6, 7 times, give those cards away, throw the deck away, and then get a new deck and take that to the next venue. You could easily do that and do card to impossible location behind your back with a signed card. You easily could. It wouldn't be any more work, okay? Negatives. You will be underwhelmed when you get this in the mail. You will have this feeling of like, really? What? Kind of. And you'll think to yourself, why wasn't this a download? Why wasn't this a download? That's going to be the argument from everyone. Why wasn't this a download? I'll tell you. I'll easily tell you, okay? It's because this video is almost an hour, right? It's almost an hour, shot in HD. There was a lot of editing and close-ups put into this, and the fact that you're getting 3 versions plus the Deck Vanish version. You're getting 4 tricks. $30 is what some downloads cost. So you're really not paying for the deck, you know? I mean, you are, but barely. Barely. I would say this could have been a $30 download. So let's just say this is a $30 download and you're getting a free deck. How's that? Because really that's what's happening. You're buying a $30 download from Illusionist, but they're going to give you a free deck just in case. And who doesn't like a free, fresh deck anyway, right? How can you be upset that you're getting a nice, fresh, clean deck? You can always, and especially if you're going to do the signed one, like I said, you could do this as a signed deck. Hey, here's an extra deck. Go do it as a signed card. You'll have a blast, all right? So big, huge thanks to Illusionist for allowing me to have this. Make sure you always watch other reviews too. Go read the forums, watch other reviews, see what other people are saying. Don't just take my word for it. There are other voices out there. You need those voices to make a well-rounded opinion. Thanks to Illusionist. That's where you want to go to purchase your own. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Over 600 videos. There are over 600 videos in the Magic Orthodoxy membership section right now, and you can have access to all of it. What's the member section? What's in there? Well, more reviews. Every week, you're gonna get 2 more reviews. These are tricks that I purchase with my own money every single week. 2 extra videos. That means you'll have access to 8 extra videos a month. There's also gonna be head-to-head battles where I pit 2 tricks against each other. You're gonna see all the unboxings, so you'll see all the tricks that are purchased. You'll see what's coming up way before anybody else. I'm gonna walk you through my EDC several times a year. I'm gonna talk to you about which routines I'm building with the tricks I purchase, and you'll even get access to tutorials. That's right, I'll even teach you magic. And there's 2 ways to join. 2 ways to join. You can enter in at only $2 a month with the Faithful. As a member of the Faithful, you'll get access to 2 videos a week. That's 8 extra videos a month. Or you can join the Inner Circle for $4.99 a month. That'll give you access to 3 videos a week. And the tutorials are there in the Inner Circle. That's 12 videos a month. How do you join? Right down in the bottom of this video, there should be a square button that says join. You just click that. If you can't find the join button, you can access the link that is in the video description below. Click that, it'll take you to another menu. There you'll get to select whether you want to join as a faithful member or the inner circle, and then you'll start to enjoy those 600 videos. 600 videos right away. Stay as long as you want, stay a member as long as you want, or cancel at any time. This is just another way that I make content available to you because I enjoy giving back and I enjoy each and every one of you as a follower. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a magic review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. You know, I get asked a lot how it is that I can upload a new video every single day, right? Every single day. How do you do it? How do you do it, David? I have no life. I don't have any friends. I don't have any friends. I do have a job. I do have a full-time job, but yeah, outside of that, yeah, I don't get out much. But the other reason I do it is because new magic drops every single day. You know, new magic drops every single day. And so if you like magic, if you're a fan of magic like I am, you see the trailer